Days of Our Lives, icon Charlotte Ross turns heads in green dress for first role in 9 years. Charlotte Ross stuns in emerald comeback, redefining artistry after 9-year hiatus. The air crackles with a familiar, yet long absent, electricity. In the whirlwind of Hollywood's endless churn, where headlines are dominated by algorithmic fame and fleeting virality, a different kind of news has emerged, one of depth, resilience, and seasoned grace. Charlotte Ross, the actress forever etched in the hearts of daytime devotees as Eve Donovan from NBC's legendary Days of Our Lives, has not just returned to acting. She has reclaimed it, turning heads and sparking conversations not merely with her presence, but with the powerful statement of her re-entrance. A breathtaking emerald green dress that symbolizes a vibrant, confident renaissance. After a deliberate and transformative 9-year hiatus from on-screen roles, Ross chose her comeback vehicle with the precision of a master artist selecting a final, crucial brushstroke. The project, an independent film titled The Violet Hour, is a psychological drama that promises to showcase a side of Ross that fans of Salem's intrigue have only glimpsed. But it was at the film's intimate premiere in New York City where the message became undeniable. Stepping onto the carpet, Ross was a vision of sophisticated power in a floor-length gown of deep, luxurious green. The dress, with its elegant architectural draping and subtle metallic sheen, did more than flatter. It spoke. It whispered of renewal, of growth, and of a quiet, unshakable strength that has been cultivated away from the glare of the spotlight. The strategic pause, more than an absence, a foundation. To call the last 9 years a mere break would be a profound misrepresentation. For Ross, the time away from accepting acting roles was a period of intense creative and personal excavation. The industry and life move at a pace that can sometimes blur the lines between who you are and the roles you play. Ross reflected in a post-premiere interview, "I needed to step back into my own story. To be a mother, to travel, to write, to simply live without a camera's gaze. It wasn't a retirement. It was a recalibration." This recalibration involved philanthropic work with veterans organizations, exploring narrative writing, and a deep dive into producing, a shift from in front of the camera to understanding the machinery behind it. This behind-the-scenes mastery, she notes, has irrevocably changed her approach to her craft. When you understand the symphony of creation, the budgeting, the scheduling, the sheer force of what it takes to will a story into existence, you return to the set not just as an actor, but as a collaborator with a newfound humility and hunger. It's a narrative that defies Hollywood's often ageist and impatient tropes. In an era obsessed with constant content and perpetual visibility, Ross's journey is a masterclass in intentionality. She didn't fade away. She evolved. She traded the relentless schedule of daytime drama, a world she acknowledges with deep gratitude for giving her a crash course in humanity and stamina, for the quiet authority of choosing a project that demanded depth over duration. The Violet Hour and the Allure of Complexity. The Violet Hour, directed by emerging auteur Lena Vance, provided the perfect canvas for this new chapter. Ross plays Dr. Eris Thorne, a historian unraveling a mystery that forces her to confront her own suppressed past. It's a role brimming with layers, requiring a performance built on silent introspection as much as dramatic dialogue, a far cry from, yet wonderfully complementary to, the high-stakes emoting of soap opera. Eve Donovan was a firestorm, and I loved every minute of her chaos, Ross laughs. But Eris is a deep, still ocean with powerful undercurrents. After years of living my own life, of facing real, unscripted complexities, I felt ready to channel that lived-in understanding into a character like her. This wasn't about coming back to do what I'd always done. It was about coming back to do what I now could do. The dress as declaration. Why green? Why now? Fashion on the red carpet is rarely accidental for an artist at a career inflection point. The choice of green was a sartorial thesis statement. Green is the color of rebirth, of the natural world's relentless return to life. It speaks to wisdom, stability, and a rich inner life. In a sea of predictable black and neutral tones, Ross's emerald gown was a beacon of intentional vibrancy. Stylist Marcus Delgado, who worked with Ross on the look, revealed the thought process. Charlotte didn't want to scream for attention. She wanted to command respect through authenticity and power. This green is regal, it's timeless, and it has a gravity to it. It says, "I am here, fully formed, on my own terms." It's the color of a new beginning that is rooted in profound experience. The image instantly went viral, not through scandal or shock, but through sheer admiration. Headlines read, "Charlotte Ross makes an emerald entrance, a star reborn in green," and "the comeback we didn't know we needed." The conversation seamlessly blended fashion critique with career appreciation, a testament to the holistic impact of her return. A message for the industry and beyond. Ross's re-emergence resonates far beyond a single film premiere. It serves as a potent narrative for artists at all stages, particularly women navigating an industry often fixated on youth. Her story champions the idea that time away can be an asset, that life experience is the ultimate method acting class, and that a career can have distinct, magnificent seasons. For the loyal Days of Our Lives fanbase, it's a moment of immense pride. Their beloved star hasn't just reappeared. She has ascended, carrying the legacy of Daytime's rigorous training into a new echelon, all while honoring the roots that made her a household name. It bridges the often unfair gap between soap opera prestige and the broader entertainment world. As the Violet Hour begins its festival run, the industry is watching, not with the curiosity reserved for a nostalgic comeback, but with the anticipation owed to a serious artist who has used her time wisely. Charlotte Ross, in her emerald green dress, has done more than turn heads. She has redefined the template for a second act, proving that sometimes the most powerful creative move is to step away, grow, and return not as you were, but as who you were always meant to become. Her story is a welcome reminder that in art and in life, there is profound beauty and power in the pause, and an even greater brilliance in the re-entry.